back to How to Catch a Therapist. I am your host, Peyton, with my co-host.
Max,
And then we have a special guest today.
Yep.
Want to say who you are?
Name's Joe.
Anything special about you? Just Joe?
I am special. Special needs. But that's besides the point.
What's your personality
the amount
like?
of editing we're gonna have to do on this.
I hope it's a lot.
Oh,
I'm
it's-
kidding.
Hope it's a lot.
I don't have to do the editing, so I hope
Yeah,
it's a
I
lot.
hate you guys.
What, just about hobbies and stuff?
Yeah, what do you do?
And I like to fish. Getting
And
into
fish.
And fish. I like to fish. And then, fish.
And then on top of that,
I like to fish, yeah.
Yeah.
That's about all. I don't really do much else. I work
Work?
on or off odd jobs and Bass Pro.
So what do you do at Bass Pro?
I'm a waiter.
Oh, I thought you
I fish at Bass Pro, yes. You're going to have to edit that part out because it's not legal, but I'm a waiter.
I don't care. It's staying in.
I'm a waiter and an entertainer. It's a pretty interesting job. Yeah.
Do you go into the big tub and scrub that thing out?
The big tub.
Where the
You
fish
mean the-
are?
I'd love to. I heard they make a lot of money.
Honestly, I'm kind of interested in that job since I'm a scuba diver.
Yeah, you gotta have your scuba diving license. You gotta know about chemicals and shit, and what fish can live off of, and all that other stuff. Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Good.
So, I think today's going to be a special episode since Halloween's around the corner. We got a few ghost stories.
Yep.
We'll act like there's a campfire telling about our crazy ghost stories.
Peyton put in a campfire.
Just a quick edit of a campfire.
You
Let's
got the
go.
gasoline.
Big bonfire?
Audio campfire. Just hear the smoke alarm go off and silence for like 2 hours.
Don't mind the alarm going
It's
off.
just a little bit hazy in here.
It's alright.
Yeah, we decided to have a dorm campfire, for aesthetic purposes.
No, aesthetics.
But, so yeah, we're going to talk about a few ghost stories, go through some of Joe's personality, because he's got such a personality.
Said it.
Get some stories out of him, hopefully.
I'd say
Hopefully.
his personality is heavy editing.
Heavy editing, oh for sure. Yeah.
I've known him for a total of 3 minutes. So yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so for the ghost stories, and besides all the editing I'm probably have to do, what do you want to say for ghost stories?
Ghosts are definitely fucking real, man.
That should be a good question. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes. I don't care what anybody says. They have to be.
Alright, so do you have any experiences with ghosts or anything supernatural?
I've seen some funky shit.
Yeah, that's it?
From like shit sometimes moving around, which may be me just being clumsy and forgetting shit.
Yeah. I swear my bedroom is haunted because I'll wake up in the middle of the night to somebody just knocking on my window. It's 3 a.m. My parents are asleep.
Do you have a tree by your window?
No. No, I don't. The only thing that could be is underneath it is the water softener and all that, which those make noise. But this isn't I know what that normally is. You might want to sit up just in case if you need to talk because you're.
I also
But,
think you're just laying on our trash.
It's not. It's his clothes. But
He's like, that's really depressing.
That's my life.
That's my life. But yeah, I'll just wake up to somebody just slamming on my window like it's about to break, and it's happened quite a bit.
Really?
Have you guys experienced something like that?
I've woken up in the middle of the night and shit.
To like a ghost jerking you off or something?
I wish, man.
My fucking cat, I have a black cat, and he's an asshole. I sleep with all the lights off.
Explains a lot.
Explains a lot.
Just trying not to have you edit that out, but continue.
And we don't care.
Yeah, he's a huge asshole. I sleep with all the lights off, and then he pauses he opens the door with his paw and jumps on my bed. So I wake up to something jumping on my legs, and I can't see it. And then he runs around on my bed and bites my toes, and I can't see it. I just assume it's my cat.
So it could be, the goat man, but
The goat man could be, having a feet fetish, and I'd have no clue.
You'd be lucky, bro.
at least it has like no real kinks, like a knife to the throat or something like that.
Yeah, fuck that.
Do we want to go into kinks on this episode?
Dude, fuck it.
Oh, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Bro,
Have you ever
kinks,
had
man.
a girl who had a kink? What was the craziest kink with a girl, I guess, with your experience?
I've had girls like my feet and shit, which I didn't fuck with at all, cause
They're crazy.
yeah, it's a little weird. Shit. I've had handcuffs. It's simple shit.
I feel like handcuffs are kind of regular.
Yeah, that's regular. That's a
handcuffs
regular
are
kink.
choking every girl. That's pretty standard.
You got them colored kinks in the room, like those LED lights and shit.
Oh, that's
Red.
So
Red
nothing like
romance.
murderous, right?
No, this was fucking. I don't want to say her name, but
Yeah, keep names out.
I haven't.
Unless-
I haven't
unless
told
you
you
wanna,
this one. This
like-
one was actually fucked up. I had this one night stand with this girl, right? No, she would literally like to cut herself.
okay.
While
Wow.
doing it,
Oh.
What the fuck?
which I had to stop that immediately
I'd be,
because I was like, okay, this is fucked up.
It takes a lot for you to go, this is fucked up.
Yeah, it takes a lot for me. Like, cause usually I'm down for whatever, but that was an experience.
A knife to my throat? Maybe.
Maybe.
You cutting yourself?
No.
No.
'Cause
you might have to edit this up, but at first I thought you said colored kinks. And I was like, wow, you're really going off already.
I've,
my gosh.
I've never.
You should probably edit that one.
Yeah, I think it's funny. But,
Remember, I've been with Latinos, not black though.
I'm probably gonna edit that one
Yeah,
out.
you're gonna have to. edit
Not
that
from
one out.
personal experience, he just hasn't had the chance yet.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. Yeah.
So, since Joe and I are cousins, our grandpa had an experience, and I feel like my grandpa has told me.
We are not still on kinks, right?
We can go through some kinks.
So Grandpa had some kinks, right?
No, Papa had Vietnamese kinks.
Okay.
Those are quirks, okay? Not kinks.
So Vietnam was a hell of a time.
Yeah.
Probably had some kids over there. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh God.
But I mean,
It is what it is.
that was the 1970s for you, all right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure my other grandpa has a few Korean kids.
Oh, your mom's dad?
Yeah.
Korean kings.
Yeah. So he was deployed after the Korean War. So he went between the Korean War and the Vietnam War, and he missed both of them.
You missed both of them?
Yeah.
Damn, lucky shot.
Lucky.
He was born like the day after World War II ended.
You got a water bottle in here by chance?
Here. There might be some water in here.
Do you want water or water bottle?
Don't matter to me. Water bottle. Just puked in my mouth a little bit.
Ooh.
Yeah. It sucks.
So, since we're on kinks, we'll go back to Ghost in a little bit.
Okay.
But, how about you, Max? Any good kinky shit?
So my last one was pretty much just the standard choking and then scratching up your fucking back. That shit sucks. It is kind of funny though. But the one before that one, she was fucking weird. Oh yeah, I got a couple of those pictures too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For your audio listeners, Joe just showed me a picture of his back. And, the shit looks like he just grew wings and somebody just tore him out.
No, it's been worse than that. But
Oh my God. Fucking blood on her fucking bed. Like it's bad.
At least you guys have a bed. I kind of broke mine.
Oh yeah, tell that story.
hip thrusters, bro. That's why you do them at the gym.
Yeah, dude.
Alright?
So there's a reason why you do your hip thrust, boys. Just so you get that 450 pound thrust in bed.
Just in case if you ever need that one night stand and you're too fucked up.
Yes,
As
let's
long
go
as you
after
break
that.
her pelvis, it's fine.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so pretty much my girlfriend and I were doing it on, and the support beam on my bed broke in about 5 places. And so yeah, my bed is completely broken.
Damn. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that.
My brother's broken like 15 beds.
15?
Yes. But again, he also had like 15 people on his bed, like, at a time.
Well then, yeah, that makes sense.
Yes. So we decided, my family decided to give him like an L-shaped bed to be able to fit as many people as possible.
Oh my god.
And one day I walk in there and I see about 30 guys and girls on this one L-shaped bed. I go, what the fuck? There's 2 on the ground and the rest were on the bed just laying on top of each other. I'm like, this is some crazy shit.
God damn.
I remember some of them nights where, because we were like, what, 13?
Yeah.
At the time.
Oh yeah, Joe's probably experienced this too. Some of my brother's
Some
parties.
of it. I remember those big ass parties when there'd be like,
It looked hella fun.
At least like, there was only like, what, like 60, 70 fucking people there?
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah, I remember that shit. And then I remember when me and you'd like fall asleep at like midnight or whatever, and then we'd get woken up at like 2 in the goddamn morning by like Preston or somebody, and we were like, God damn it.
I remember his graduation party for college. He invited a bunch of parents and everything. Next thing I know, I see all these parents I've known forever that I didn't think would drink do keg stands. And then there's one mom who's like 5'2", maybe not even. She's 5'5", weighs about 100 pounds.
Oh no.
And she did the longest keg stand.
Damn.
I was like, what the fuck?
My mom did a 2-story keg, or like the filter thing.
Yeah, funnel.
Funnel, yeah. My mom did a 2-story funnel back in college.
Damn.
She beat out all my dad's friends.
That's a girl you want. The girl that can funnel the longest and the girl that can beat you in beer pong.
Yes.
She's not very good at beer pong, but I don't know how she goes at the funnel, but I don't want her to try it. I don't want to see my mom at a fucking
Can't
house
wait
party
for
with
Max's
a
graduation party.
Oh my, me neither. My friend's high school graduation party was nuts. 3 of my friends threw up in the bushes. One of my friends at like 2 a.m. threw up so delicately, I'd say. He just like opened his mouth and his fart just kind of like came out, and then it went on his shirt, and I was like, did you really just throw up? And he was like, uh-huh. You want me to take you to the bathroom? He was like, uh-huh. So he took off his shirt and just put it at the bottom of the stairs, and I took him to the bathroom. And from then on, he was not allowed to drink at his house.
Jesus.
So, going back on the ghost stories, since I think that topic's kind of over,
Okay.
want to talk about our grandpa and his experiences?
And down in Pulaski, Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Just for context, our grandpa grew up with 11 siblings?
11. Yep.
Yeah, a family of 11.
Including him.
Yeah, okay, so a family of 11, and he was the youngest out of 11,
God.
living on a cotton farm.
Oh, God.
And his parents would constantly make him go pick cotton and everything,
Yep.
and all that. So that's pretty much the context of who our grandpa is. So I think Joe's heard the story more than I have from him, so I'd like him to explain it.
Try and explain the best I could, but he said he was about 11 years old when he said it was like around like 5, 6 o'clock, and goddamn, he said his mom was like screaming and shit, so he ran outside. And, saying, like, what's wrong and all that. And then he looked up, and apparently there was, like, some, like, oval source or whatever. Pretty much it. Saying that there was, like, aliens, a UFO, whatever the hell you want to call them.
God.
Some alien stories.
He said, no, it ain't no bullshit. But once you see an alien, you definitely believe in one.
Yeah.
Oh, he said that.
I mean, for me, with aliens, it's not the fact that I've never seen one. It's the fact that I have a hard time believing that we are the only life form out there in the world. An infinitely expanding world.
Well, mathematically, it's impossible for us to be the only life forms. It's just the thing is the other life forms more advanced than us? Did they start before us?
Yes.
Or are we
kind of like Mars?
Yeah.
Like
Like,
the way
there's
the solar system works, like the planets.
Like, it's weird how, like, Mars is set up because, like, some suspect that they had the same atmosphere as us too,
Like,
at some point.
like way back
Yeah.
Because, like, the Earth moves away, like, an inch, like, a year from
Mhm.
the orbital, like, from the sun or whatever.
I think Elon Musk talked about this, but it was like, if the human race didn't started like 10,000 years or 100,000 years before or after it did, we wouldn't have survived.
Yeah.
So we got so lucky on that. I mean, what's the chance another race of whatever did the same thing?
Yeah, I mean...
And then evolved past us to the point where they could not only recognize that we're here, but also get all the way over.
But we also, like, as a race, we were, like, set back a lot. Because of Catholics and, like, them not having any scientific improvement to life or anything.
Just gonna bash Catholicism.
I'm not trying to. It's just that they didn't genuinely believe in science, so they didn't do it.
But I mean, I feel like that's
until the Black Plague happened, and they're like, "Fuck, we might need to do something about this."
Yeah, praying it away really didn't work.
No.
But so yeah, that was pretty much our grandpa's story with extraterrestrials. I have a hard time believing he saw it, but I mean, our grandfather does not bullshit, really.
No, he don't talk a lot.
He doesn't talk a lot, and when he does, it's something important.
This isn't one of them like drunk stories neither. Tells him sober. He's pretty serious about it.
I mean,
but he also says it in a monotone way too. Like he goes, "Yeah, I've seen aliens before," and he just walks away.
Yeah, nothing. He doesn't really joke around.
You do see how it's hard for me, I guess, an outsider to your whole family thing, to believe that your grandpa saw an alien.
But to be fair, he might have been on a cotton farm drinking already at age 11.
Wouldn't be surprised. Times were a little bit.
Like how we're talking
different.
about this, and I just saw like Max's wires completely move outwards. Like no, it was completely outwards.
Yeah, alright.
I'm kidding.
A ghost is gonna vibe in Taylor and check out what we're doing.
Of course he is.
Like aliens? Oh shit, this sounds interesting.
Okay, so my ghost experiences, I've had a few. So my nan, so my mom's side's grandma, used to date this guy called Ed, and he owned a haunted house allegedly, and I didn't believe him until I stayed the night.
Oh, you stayed the night in a haunted house?
Yes, and all of a sudden, I heard like music from the basement. Everybody's asleep, and it was an old radio playing old songs that I've never heard of before.
Dun dun dun, old songs.
And so I go down there and I find the radio, and it's unplugged.
Dun dun dun, unplugged radio.
It was definitely a crazy one,
Alright.
but nothing really happened after that until I went to sleep, and I woke up to something falling down the staircase. At first, I thought it was my grandma's dog, but the grandma's dog does not go upstairs. She's in a totally different room, locked up. And so a large sound, and I heard a laughing.
Alright. Come on.
No, I'm not kidding.
Come on.
I'm not kidding.
There's no way.
I'm trying to look something up. You wanna type in a password or something?
Yeah.
No, but man, me and you used to stay at Omi and Papa's all the time, and you know how them dolls are.
Dude, those
Swear to
dolls
God,
are creepy as hell.
I've woke up some nights and I swear that they've moved.
Really?
Like
I have not have experienced that. That was my really only one, and that's when I'm not even bullshitting. Like that actually happened. So upstairs there was the child's room, and allegedly they've died in that house.
Yeah, the old story, because that house is over 100 years old.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what
You've
you're
been
talking
there
about.
because my sister had her graduation party there, I think.
Yeah, down at the cabin.
Not the cabin. You remember Ed's?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, with that barn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That place was, I think,
Okay.
was genuinely haunted. And I'm not even bullshitting. That was really my only experience with it. Besides going to Bartonville, which is the most haunted place ever. I just don't count that because it could have been staged.
The insane asylum?
Yeah.
They tore that down 5-6 years ago.
I was in there for a night.
Ghost Adventures did a whole episode on it.
I mean, as far as TV goes, you have to think that at least some of that is staged.
Yeah,
some of it's
I did go there, and like you'll see beds moving, and like you hear big bangs and this crazy stuff too.
You talk about like the haunted house part, or you talking about
No,
the insane asylum?
no. You actually got to. You could actually stay the night, like if you wanted to, and I got to, but like I don't know how staged it was. I heard stuff like that, and saw stuff like that there.
You know, one place I would love to stay the night in that like most people probably want to do, the Annabelle house.
Oh,
Talk about, I think the name's like Mary Warren. I can't remember.
No,
like,
no,
the
it's the
original
Warren family, which is. So do you know the movie Conjuring?
Yeah.
They are in it, and they are the people
house,
that
the original house. Yeah.
And what they did was they go get. I would go there too, honestly. It's cool, but they would take artifacts that were haunted and put them in that storage, like room. Annabelle and all their haunted items are.
Thing?
Yeah.
I thought the original Annabelle was like locked away in a museum or something.
Yeah. It's locked up in there. It's
in
their
the house?
Yeah, it's their museum.
Oh yeah, wasn't it like behind the glass and then one day it disappeared or something?
No,
Something
people
like...
have like touched the glass and then died.
I remember watching a video on how Rocka Rocka stole it. You remember?
Yeah. I love Rocka Rocka. They're stupid.
My mom had one of those dolls growing up, like the exact same doll.
Oh God.
It's different from the movie. It's like a cotton doll.
Yeah, it is straight up just like cotton doll with the stereotypical yellow hair going down and the dress and everything. It's just a regular looking doll, but it's spoopy.
Spoopy?
Spoopy.
Yes. Spoopy.
Spoopy.
So you said you have some pretty good experience, because that was really my own one, was because I stayed in that house.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know for a fact, well, first we had we did have a medium go to our cabin, and she said that she found a bunch of dead baby souls, like 20 of them just kind of around the kitchen table. And then we know for a fact it was a mob hospital and abortion clinic. So there's definitely
something.
And then my grandpa fished up a body bag with someone in it in one of the lakes. And then I got a couple stories with I guess, like ghost story type deals. So I'd say the first one that personally happened to me was so the way our cabin is set up is there's like a tiny living room, and then there's a hallway that has 2 rooms and a bathroom, and then from the living room it connects out into a porch that surrounds the whole house. The light was on in the bathroom so you could find your way to go take a dump in the middle of the night. And I saw a little girl run past across the porch from the shadows.
Oh shit.
Like it made a shadow of a little girl running past. Which, that was scary. And then a different time, I woke up in one of the bedrooms fairly early in the morning, but it was early enough where I could like get up and make coffee and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. And I heard footsteps upstairs in the so the upstairs, there's 3 bedrooms and then just a giant hall filled with beds, like a hospital. And I heard footsteps coming from one of the rooms up to the stairs. Then when I got closer to the kitchen, down the stairs, and when I was right up into the kitchen, it was like footsteps in front of me, around the table and into the kitchen. That sucked, but I just big balled it, took a flashlight and made coffee, and then nothing else really happened. And then the most prominent one, both me and my dad together experienced it. We went up a day before the rest of our family, and it's like it's a really old building, so you have to kind of close down and open up the plumbing so it doesn't like freeze shut or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my dad went downstairs to open up the plumbing, and at this point it was about maybe like a week or 2 before my great-grandpa died, or after my great-grandpa died. And as soon as we walked down the stairs, we got a huge hit of his cologne. And it was way past he hadn't been to the cabin in like 3 or 4 years. It was completely aired out. Nothing like that would have been there. I first smelt it, and then I brought my dad down, and he smelled the same thing. And that was like a huge deal, because I guess it's a very spiritually connected place. And then there's a ton of, it's smack dab in the middle of the forest, so there's 2 lakes on the property, and then just a fuck ton of woods all around. So it is, and then there's a ton of swamp connected to the lakes, so it's really easy to, like, quote unquote dump a body there. So
Not
yeah.
not saying you have.
Not saying I have or I would, but oh yeah, and then for a while we connected it to Al Capone. We thought that he had hid out there for a little bit, which I'm not so sure about that, but some of my
He's been
family-
everywhere though.
Yeah,
He could have.
I think after he did something in like Chicago, he had to go hide out up north.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what were you looking up?
No, I was looking up the names and where it's located of the Conjuring House. It's
Yeah.
Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Mm-hmm.
It's in Connecticut.
Yeah. Are we talking about spring trip break?
I won't be here spring.
I know.
Yeah, I'll be
But,
gone.
Dude, that sounds crazy.
The Marines.
You don't know where you're stationed at yet? Or?
No, that comes after boot camp. I'll be in San Diego for 3 months during boot camp. Yeah, that'd be fun. I actually had one of my buddies literally text me like not even like 4 minutes ago. His name's Rosier. It don't matter. He literally just graduated boot camp. Said greetings from San Diego, California. I said, God damn, I haven't seen him in 3 months. So it's been a while.
So,
Oh, my I guess it's a friend of a friend, but he also went into the Marines, and this is pretty legal, but he did bring back like hand grenades.
Like
he stole hand grenades.
like
from the
disarmed
barracks.
ones or like live grenades?
Live grenades.
Jesus.
He brought them back in his truck, and we threw them into the lake.
Exploded them?
Yeah. We pulled the pin and
Nice.
threw it off the deck.
See any fish pop up or anything?
I think once or twice.
reminds me of like Brinkleberry.
I would love to throw one in like the middle of the Illinois River. Oh, I'd love
Kill
to
some carp.
I'd love to see how many carp would just be flying up in the air.
Dude, that river is so full of fucking carp. It's not even funny.
I think that's what we should do. We should bring in. Like-
Screw those like alligator gar they're bringing in, and just bring in some tannerite.
I don't like the alligator gar. That sucks.
They're ugly.
I've been hit by so many goddamn carp on that river, man.
They just jump up.
Yeah.
I think
from
they've
boats.
killed people.
They have. Just last year, there was a man going like 60 miles an hour on like a speedboat. Yeah, a carp jumped up and hit him right in the face and
Yeah.
killed him instantly.
Dude, so many people, not just bodies, but like actually people die just going on the Illinois.
Just last week, somebody committed suicide on the river.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
there was
just
two. There was two.
I remember last year somebody went kayaking alone out there.
It's not a good idea.
Hell no.
Unless you actually like know and grew up on the river, I don't recommend it. There was a guy,
Even then, I wouldn't recommend it.
You hear the ISU story
No.
about the guy who was like missing and everything? I don't know if you guys.
I have not.
I doubt you heard of it, but no, there was a guy down at ISU that was missing because ISU's been pretty famous lately for like parties and shit and all
Mhm.
that. No, he went missing, and they just found him on the Illinois River like a week ago with like all of his organs harvested and eyeballs gouged out.
Yeah, dude, no. The Illinois River is like known for people like just getting dead bodies. People dump so many dead bodies in that river.
Yeah, it's.
It's not even funny.
I'm waiting until the day I come across one because
You're on it every
Like-
day.
I'm on the river like 70% of the time I'm doing something.
Yeah. You be in school or then you go.
I'll either be at school, at home, or on the river.
Yeah.
That's literally pretty much I do. No, but there's some pretty messed up stuff that goes on down on the river. Especially depending on which part of the river. Like Peoria,
And then
Spring
it's just
Bay
getting
area.
Yeah.
That's where you'll find the bad parts. banks of the river.
Yeah. Then, isn't like the shootings in Peoria getting as bad as Chicago?
Yeah, gang violence, they're not like, statistically, yes, they're as bad as Chicago, but like, they're not.
Like, there's 15 shots a day.
It's like, how do I want to word this? Gang violence has gone up, I don't know the percent, but it's gone up quite a bit this year in Peoria. It's like it's like as much as Chicago would have, if that kind of makes any sense. I can't really word that correctly. It's like not as much as Chicago, but it's like the same percentage as Chicago.
Normally, how Chicago would be.
Which I hate to see that, but Peoria's just been on kind of a downhill at this rate.
Yeah.
And yeah, especially with the schools and everything. There's been a lot, like Manual, there's been a lot of fights there.
Oh, I've heard.
I've seen a lot of
they've
videos.
canceled football games.
I think that's just in general because of COVID. Everybody's been cooped up inside.
Well, it's not that. It's like, it's crazy. Like, they're canceling football games because of how much fights there's been happening.
They canceled a football game and then
They've canceled like 2.
They made them play with no fans at all.
Yeah.
Because of the fights. That's sad to see when you can't even go watch your own kids play football because of the area you're in.
I know Fondue's had a ton of fights lately.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's the high school I went to.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, imagine this. He had like a graduating class of like 3,000, right? Or 5?
2,000.
2,000.
Jesus, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And then I had like 200. But going on to that, let's go to a happier topic. No more dead bodies. So have any funny stories, Joe?
Give me a topic.
Fishing.
Come on.
I haven't been fishing too much lately just because of the weather. I've been really busy with school. Honestly, I've been working a lot too.
Yeah.
I've been snagged on a couple of carps. I lost a rod in the Dixon's pond because of a carp. It was $150 rod and reel that got snatched by a carp. I went swimming in that pond trying to chase that rod, and that carp just took it under, and I lost it, especially with how murky the water is.
Yeah, no, I'm
just gonna get to it.
I've been there, and it's pretty bad, especially since it's closed in too.
Yeah, still haven't heard a call back if somebody snagged it. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody just took it
Those
home.
carps are annoying.
No,
they're all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, they're actually pretty fun to catch. I ain't gonna lie.
I've never really caught one.
I've caught carp. Carp give huge fight.
The one I want to catch is a muskie.
Muskie, I've never caught.
So I can't believe it. Like the one fish, like my last fishing tournament this year, I went, and the first day, it's a 2-day tournament. I saw more muskie for the first 6 hours than I did bass.
Jeez.
Yeah. I think I caught a muskie once on my fly rod. That was fun.
Really?
Yeah.
How big was the muskie?
That was small. But
Okay, yeah.
Muskie's a muskie.
Yeah, it is a muskie, but even then, they get huge. They're pretty much just a separate species of pike.
Yeah, but even little panfish, they feel like monsters on there.
Especially, I need to go fly fishing again.
I've never been fly fishing. I've always just been a regular catfish bass guy. Occasionally carp, but that's just for bait.
I'd like to, well, I kind of call it's like fishing, but in cursive. So it's just like a lot more extra bullshit.
So it's like regular writing, but like cursive wise.
Yeah, it's just
okay, that's what you mean.
90% flourish. Just act like you're in the DreamWorks logo and you're fine.
I would love to go down to southern Tennessee and fly fish that are like up in the mountains in like Montana, Nevada.
I like to go fly fishing around here just because like the rivers have a lot of trout too.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I didn't think they had trout in this region.
Oh yeah.
They're fun to catch.
No, so for some reason trout are all around, like everywhere besides Illinois.
I've never.
The only reason why trout's in Illinois is because people put them there.
Yeah, they put them there, which I don't recommend doing. That is
No.
that is highly illegal.
Well, not illegal, but like...
It's illegal to put invasive species in a different pond. It's like transport them. That's illegal. Unless you get a certain permission.
Yeah, because like San Cody had permission to do that.
Well, yeah, Blick and staff bought that out from the Athertons.
But I do not recommend doing it because it's also a different species.
Yeah.
Even though the trout is surrounding Illinois, I just don't recommend it because you don't know how it's going to affect them. Especially if you take them from like Tennessee to our colder weather, you just don't know.
No, they would die.
Yeah.
Especially with trout, they have to have a certain temperature because trout are pretty fragile.
Mhm.
They are very delicate.
They really are. They're fun to eat. They're good eating though.
I've never had a trout.
Really?
Really?
I've never had trout. I've sold so much trout, but I've never actually had trout. I've ate shark.
Yeah, you sold some fun stuff. You sold alligator.
I've sold alligator, bluegill, shark, shrimp.
Crappie.
Yeah, crappie.
Crappie.
Yeah. Pretty much any seafood thing.
My aunt and uncle on my mom's side, they're filthy fucking rich, so they have a cabin in Vermont, and I went rainbow trout fishing on the streams up there. That was really fun. Got a huge fry.
Lucky duck.
Yeah, I wish.
I'm wishing that river would go back up so I can go catfishing again, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
No.
Especially considering where.
I mean, after that rain, for like the 2-week rain, I thought it would come up, but it didn't really.
It came to about a normal level for the river, but
that's not good.
It's just. I mean, then it's decent, but really the only way to catch catfish right now is to...
You like the river so far up where, gets in people's way with flooding.
Oh, yeah. Usually Spring Bay floods every year, like to the houses.
Yeah.
It didn't this year, which...
It's good.
I mean,
good for them,
for
but...
the people is
But
good,
not for my fishing.
But for the fishing, it's like, damn it, it's not going to be a good year. It wasn't a horrible year. I still caught about 70 catfish in total this year, which, I mean...
I haven't caught a single cat this year. I've caught majority bass.
Really? The river is just kind of my specialty.
I can only go fishing down the river right next to us just to see what we can catch out of it.
Just don't go swimming in it. It's got a horrible undertow. Or like...
Oh, no, I could see it.
That's definitely one thing about the Illinois River.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like, it doesn't look bad on the top, but once you get in that underflow...
Honestly, I don't even want to put my boat in there.
No,
just because, in the middle of the river can be as shallow as possible.
Talk about the river?
Yeah,
the Illinois River. If you have a mud motor, it should be fine.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Or, we got this... No, you've never been down the ditch, but we had this guy just kind of, rig up a, this motor, right? But it was a lawnmower. It was rigged, and I was a little bit sketchy to go on it, but dude, that thing, it flew, and that thing took us about in 2 inches of water.
Oh yeah,
which was able to get us.
Honestly, the only boat I would ever trust on the Illinois River, realistically, is one of those swamp boats with the huge fan in the back.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
Never been on one.
Really.
Me neither.
Love to go on that.
The one thing about those is you always use them in swamp, and when I was on one, I was in Florida, which is alligator and crocodile, and I did not know it had crocodile. So
in Florida?
Yeah, they have crocodiles in Florida.
Of course they do.
They're not native. They're not really native, and you don't really expect them.
You usually just find
gators,
but
you don't know the difference between a crocodile and an alligator. An alligator will just sit there. A crocodile will try to jump into your boat.
Crocodile's got those long snouts.
Yeah.
Alligator's got the more, whatever you want to call it. It's square kind of
but
snout.
Yeah, you just see I still a crocodile. Oh, that must be Joe. The BJ, sorry. We might have another.
It's not the cops, it's Joe. Hey Joe, we're doing the podcast.
Want to say something real quick?
No.
Okay, here you go.
Another guest. Joe,
Maybe. He might be on the podcast some other time.
32nd guest.
I gotta go to Jojo invited me to the bar.
Who?
Jojo.
Oh. We're doing the podcast. We're almost done. We got like 20-something minutes.
Let's all go to the bars.
He said he could get us in. Oh, really?
Alright, we're not going to the bars, but we're going to bars.
Oh shit.
For legal purposes, that was a joke.
Yeah. Is there anything else good to talk about? I mean, we have... Oh yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about your obsession with Dr. Pepper.
Bro.
Oh, yes. I do want to know this story because I want to know how the hell you did that.
What?
Get, contacted by Dr. Pepper.
It was on their Instagram page. But, no, I commented. I don't really remember the post. I'd have to go look at it very quick, but I just commented, and they responded pretty fast. Oh yeah, it's right here. Let's see, where am I at? I only have 80 likes on it. I just said Dr. Pepper is literally the best drink, and I'll argue with anyone. And
So let's rant. I say Dr. Pepper isn't the best drink. What do you have to say about that,
You're
Joe?
so fucking... We had this conversation about... I won the lettuce argument, by the way.
God damn
He
it!
gave me $5. We ran a poll in our dorms. I won by a landslide. Like, at least 10 to 15 votes.
Okay. Final thing about the lettuce thing. Do you like lettuce or do you not? Or do you just care?
I don't really care.
Okay. But I mean, my thing was realistically, my argument against lettuce was I think that there's better substitutes.
Oh yeah, there is.
Because like I said, for like sandwiches, like I do like lettuce, like BLTs, but like you could also add chips for the crunchiness and also add flavor to it.
Actual.
And then I also my other thing is why get lettuce when you can put spinach on something instead, and it's actually healthier for you than actual lettuce, because the majority of lettuce is actually called back every year because of health reasons.
True.
But
The general population does not agree, so I still won.
accordingly, so
I mean,
I'll take the L here.
I mean, if I have to eat, I'll have to eat, bro. I'll eat whatever.
Okay, that's fair.
I
That's
will
how I
agree.
am.
Chips on burgers and stuff like that, those are pretty good. I would take that over lettuce. But lettuce does have its place in the world.
But like salads, I just hate.
Are we really rehashing this?
No.
We didn't even show him the clip yet.
Yeah, no. He'll check out probably a clip later, but it was pretty funny. Well, I don't know really what to think. You have your Dr. Pepper thing.
Yeah,
I tried to argue about it, saying it's not the best drink ever.
bro, it is.
Because when it comes to like drinks, I prefer root beer, like old style root beer.
Dr. Pepper, bro, on an ice cold or on a hot summer day, bro, ice cold Dr. Pepper.
The thing is,
That's
like
my
it messes with my
go-to.
teeth too.
No, Coca-Cola
I am
messes with my teeth.
Okay,
man.
that is fact.
I am a pretty big fan of Dr. Pepper too.
Yeah,
I mean, I
like this
am.
guy,
It's
man.
just personally not my favorite. Like, I prefer Sprite.
All right.
If you have a cold, Sprite is the best because it just clears out your throat. It just helps a lot
Straight up,
because of carbonation.
drinking it straight up, Coca-Cola or Pepsi.
So the reason why I'm picking Pepsi is because I think
Coke is a mixing drink.
yes,
It was made to be a mixing drink.
but like Pepsi Cherry is fantastic,
Pepsi Cherry is good.
and I think that's pretty much anything better than like Coke can produce.
Yeah.
And then Joe's over here like I don't drink Coke, solely Dr. Pepper.
Most of the time I drink Dr. Pepper, but sometimes it'll be Coca-Cola just because I've ran out of Dr. Pepper. I ain't gonna run out of Dr. Pepper for a while.
Yeah, no, you got like a like.
He brought like 3 24 packs of Dr. Pepper and like 2 12 packs. I'm chilling for a little bit, but I'll be out probably within a month.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
Damn.
I drink a lot of Dr. Pepper, but you gotta get that mix in of water so you don't
Yeah. So
fucking pass out in the middle of the day.
speaking of, you
I
want?
had heat stroke once. I don't remember where it was though. Oh, it was at work. I passed out on the floor while I was cooking. They like dragged me into the freezer and just
Jesus.
sat me there.
She's like, wake
So,
up, you
so
good,
then,
bro?
I have a question. So, if you get like knocked out because of concussion reasons, what would that do to you for the Marines?
At boot camp or before?
or before, or do you just have to lie about it?
After MEPS, I'm pretty sure they check all of your like current enlistment or post enlistment like doctor's notes and shit.
Yeah.
So if I had to like get rushed to the ER or whatever, I'd probably be lucky to get a waiver for it.
Because I know my friend who was going to go to the Marines couldn't anymore because they found depression pills on him.
Depression is
Decompression pills.
Depression's a huge part of the Marine Corps. Like if you're depressed at all, they will not accept you.
Yeah.
They're the strictest branch. By far.
I don't get, but alright.
It's because of boot camp. Because it is all mental in boot camp. And
That makes sense.
Like, I mean, it's very physically demanding, and when your body's to the point where you can't take anymore, you have to rely on your mind to keep pushing. That's why they're so strict on it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think you'd be able to make it, Max.
Oh, shut up.
Could have went to any other branch, but I'd rather be proud of myself.
I wouldn't be
Not to shit on other branches, but
to shit on other branches, they suck.
not to shit on other branches. Shit on other branches.
Fucking Coast Guard. Coast Guard and Air Force, what are you even doing?
Well, like, the only good thing about, like,
Air Force, bomb children, let's go.
Air Force is, like, after you're deployed. Or during, so you get, like, free school.
Yeah.
That's really it.
And then,
I don't know what really the Marines provide after service, but
Coast Guard.
I mean, you get free shelter and free food, so.
I mean, you get your VA benefits and everything, like your GI Bill and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You get free college. I mean, you could go in the Marines, get like yourself pretty high up, and then switch to Air Force. That's what a lot of Marines do, for more benefits. I haven't really experienced all of that yet.
Navy SEAL.
Navy SEAL.
You be a Navy SEAL.
You gotta be pretty smart for that. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I was gonna go into any special ops, I'd probably be recon sniper.
Oh, I want to do that too.
That
Why not Green Beret? Come on, bro.
you got 2 different boot camps in the Marine. Well, if you're gonna go recon, you got to go through another boot camp. Yeah, which is harder than the original boot camp.
Of course, it has to be.
Yeah, but I mean they cut you a little more slack than. I mean you don't got your drill instructors or anything. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you guys have any more questions about, the military, we know some people.
Yes, sir.
You want to plug your Instagram?
I don't care.
For the 2 people that'll watch this.
I wouldn't probably plug it, but
Get 2 follows.
if you had, like, an alt account, I would probably plug that, but you probably don't.
I don't have another account.
But, you want to tell how you got, the good old Riley Reeds to contact you?
Yeah, I got Riley Reed to re-comment on one of my comments. Because she had a post where you can ask her questions and everything. And of course my dumbass asked her how much she was making. She replied, "More than your mom." You know? I've never really talked to a porn star before until then.
Oh,
Interesting, right?
I actually got into, I guess, not really a porn star, but definitely OnlyFans daddy issues on a social media thing. And the only way the way that I got to talk with her was in one of her posts, she had this fucking old, gross looking, like, I'd say a table, like a wicker table.
So, like our laundry basket.
Yeah, and I just, like, bashed the shit out of it in a comment, and then she was like, what do you have against my table? And it was just like, it looks bad, buy a new one. You have enough money. What's up with this fucking table?
Dude, just be like, just get fucked one more time, get a new table.
Like, I had a 2-hour conversation with her back and forth, just shitting on each other about the fucking table. Yeah, but I can't believe you actually talked to Riley Reed. What a champ.
Bro, if I ever got the chance,
Okay, this is a real question.
I would. Because no,
This is a good question for us. if this is for me, if I wasn't dating anybody,
Okay.
would I or would you fuck Riley Reed's?
Of course I would. I'd do it now.
I know you would.
Bro.
But Max,
I don't really remember what she looks like.
I'm afraid to look her up.
Picture. Hold on.
We're looking it up right now, folks. Jamie, look up that video.
Bro. You can't tell me, bro, that you passed that up. You don't think so?
All right.
You don't think so, bro? Like, what?
Let's see.
Bro, what?
I mean, if I got the chance, I'd do it for clout, but
Are you gay or something,
For
bro?
clout reasons, I will do this.
I just can't get over the fact that her hair looks like Sam from iCarly. That's
What?
just weird.
I'm gonna
course I would,
say I don't think I
I'd be
would.
raw dogging that from the back. I'd be looking at them tattoos the whole time, too. Tattoos, bro?
I-
Turn on.
I would-
Sorry.
I would do it for the clout. I'd do it for clout.
I'd do it for the hell of it.
Yeah. For the clout and
For the clout and the
Selling
personal
Riley
experience.
Reed's bathwater? What?
Bro, hell yes, man.
yeah, I wouldn't.
God, no.
I'd only the only reason I'd fuck her is to get closer to Raka Raka.
Johnny Sins. Oh, he seems like such a meme lord.
Bro, I would it'd be dope to meet him, bro. But at the same time, I feel like it'd be intimidating.
Yeah, it would be a
Of
tempted
course.
shit. He's been in every profession, bro.
Yeah. From
He's a doctor.
astronaut, cop, doctor, name it, and he's done it.
Fucking RoboCop.
Yes, sir.
If I did a Q&A with him, I want my first question would be, how many STDs have you had in your life?
It'd be like, none. We're fucking professionals.
We fuck with safety.
I'm pretty sure somebody told me that they have to have like background checks and shit when you get into porn, so that nobody gets STDs or anything like that.
Yeah, they take ST or
Like
this
how-
test every week.
I like how Joe immediately goes, I know this answer.
I do, bro. Well, I mean, they have to.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Are you smarter than a
Damn.
5th grader?
I mean, you have to. I mean, you have to get tested. Otherwise, you're just
Yeah.
gonna be spreading diseases, and that would make the porn industry look horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
I mean, as worse as it's porn
It's-
industry.
Yeah.
It's business.
Still, if you get crabs on camera, that's a bit distasteful.
Herpes and everything.
Ugh.
I do abs.
Oh.
What do you mean you have crabs?
I feel so bad. My brother and his friends bullied some girl in high school because she had herpes and they called her herp.
No, we're laughing because we did the same fucking thing.
Oh my god.
I can't say.
There was a girl who had a name very similar to herpes,
Okay.
and she also got herpes.
Oh.
And so we started calling herpes by her last name.
Hops, bro. That's not her actual last name.
No.
We just call her Hops.
Yeah, we call her Hops.
Yeah, general
We call it the
herpes.
Hops.
The Hobbs.
I mean, that's what you get for fucking somebody from Pekin.
Yeah, don't do that.
Alright, bottom left picture. Is that Pokemon?
I think that is.
Scroll down a little bit. I'll tell you. Yes, it is.
No.
Is that Pokemon?
I don't think so.
It looks like her.
Yeah, it does. But it's
I
also
mean-
on Riley Reed's, so probably not.
Anybody get another sip of water?
Yeah, I got you, dude.
Alright, would you smash Pokemon?
Of course I would.
You know, this isn't even a question.
I wouldn't. I'm in a relationship. But if I
Are you-
wasn't...
Are you saying you're gonna turn down Pokemon if she just comes up to you and is like, "Ayo, Chief"?
Yes. Genuinely, I would say no.
You gotta stay loyal. That is one thing about relationships.
Bro, but what if you had to stay loyal with Pokemon? You could sell her toenail clippings on the black market for fucking $10,000. I
Yeah.
guarantee you.
I would so do that shit too.
Okay.
Money talks, bro.
Would you drop kick your mom for
I
$100,000?
drop kick my mom for like Starbucks
What?
for a $20 Jimmy John's gift card.
If I didn't drop kick my mom for $100,000, she would drop kick me.
All right, $20. Would you do it?
Not for 20, bro.
Okay, how about Omer?
Homer free.
I would do the same thing.
Oh yeah, one of my friends offered me $50 to get pepper spray in the eyes.
No, not enough.
No.
I've heard that shit hurts.
Yeah.
$20 is $20.
$20 is $20, but I mean, that's also like the cost of your vision for a little bit.
That's almost a AAA title though. New Spider-Man game, pepper spray in eyes. I mean.
Ooh, that is true.
Alright. So this doesn't really have anything to do with that, but I was the hand tennis champion for my middle and high school.
Tennis.
So, I mean, that's something. Oh, hang on. My Nick, not the one from wrestling, but the one that I know.
Yeah.
He knows somebody that can like bruise hands with one slap. He's some Nigerian guy. I think his name was AJ or something. And I want to play hand tennis with him because I beat Nick super easy. I don't even have to slap back, man. I got the secret technique, big brain.
So I think we're reaching the end. Anything important you guys want to say?
Are we doing a last minute tangent again?
All right. What's a tangent, Joe? Do you have anything?
First person to come up with a tangent
The
gets
hell's
to
a
do the
tangent?
outro. Just anything. Just
Just something that can be argued or something you completely believe in.
I think TikTok's overrated.
Yes.
I use TikTok, but I don't disagree.
But to be fair, I've actually never had TikTok, and I don't plan on getting it.
Yeah, I would.
Because I just have Instagram.
It's the Chinese.
Honestly,
spyware.
Instagram is where it's at. I like Instagram.
I was low-key actually hoping that Trump would take down TikTok.
I think that'd be funny.
It would have been
I was
funny.
Hoping, I was really
It would have been
hoping
funny,
for it,
but
man.
at the end of the day, why, like...
I mean,
like, alleged... I don't know the full story, but, China
conspiracy theories
Yeah,
and
it was
shit,
conspiracy
all of that.
about China was stealing our data, which, honestly, might be a thing. I don't know. But,
Yeah, right. I'm pretty sure they aren't.
honestly, at this point, they probably already have all our shit.
I feel like TikTok is the least invasive shit that China
Yeah,
is.
I mean, it just shows, what you're into.
Maybe at that point, who cares? It is what it is. You know?
I think it's more about the U.S. military personnel
Yeah.
on what they don't want to find out, especially with soldier locations and everything, especially for the top guys.
That could be a reason.
Well, who the
But at
fuck
that
is
point-
in the military just being like, "What's up, TikTok? Yeah, I'm in the war room."
You would,
Plenty of guys. They're actually
there's quite a bit.
They're actually making they're trying to make it. I want to say a petition, but they're trying to take away phones from deployed soldiers, so they can't have phones.
I don't
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I agree and disagree on that.
Yeah,
because
I mean,
of technology nowadays.
Communication would I wouldn't be able to talk to you at all. Would suck.
That would really suck, but banning maybe photography or something like that.
Yeah, or things like TikTok or Facebook.
Snapchat and that. But I mean, there's really no way to prevent that. Soldier gets on his phone, turns his back for a minute, because they can't keep track of it 24/7. They got other shit to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Government issued phones. Fucking clamshell. Beep, boop, boop, beep.
That'll definitely get us.
I had an idea. Oh yeah, I just want to quickly talk to you, but so for any advice for anybody out there who is they're in a sport, but they don't know if they want to stay or not, what would you say?
I didn't have to, but leaving sports for me was really hard because I've played sports all my life. I was a good athlete, but to be honest with me, or for you guys, it was definitely the lack of brotherhood for me. Because I mean, not to shit on my team or anything, because we had a decent team.
Oh yeah, no.
You
But-
guys didn't shower naked together enough.
No, we didn't have that kind of. No, but
For you, all those wrestlers out there,
For all the
wink,
wrestlers.
wink.
Oh my god, wrestling is so gay.
I was just never really treated as like a brother on the
Good.
teams,
Yeah.
and I just kind of lost love for the sport.
Sorry, I had a little tangent there too, but I feel that like you just grew like your love for it just kind of faded, and
it's also
the thing you wanted to stay there for honestly was kind of shitty to begin with.
It's also the main reason why I enlisted in the Marines, because like going to the PTs and everything, I felt like a true brother and I connected with a lot of people. I mean, we're all dumbasses, man.
Oh, we are.
It's a good time.
It's a great.
Instead of people just like.
I mean, a couple of dumbasses with, AT4s. What could go wrong?
It's a good time.
Few grenades.
It's a good time.
And
bro.
some C4.
When you're wasting $10,000 per trigger pull, what's not to love?
Exactly. No, but if you truly love a sport, stick with it. But if you feel yourself losing the love of the sport, then you got to do what's best for you. Because, I mean, sports isn't forever unless you're planning on going D1 or, in a professional league. Sports just doesn't last forever.
Yeah. Do you think you'll regret that you quit?
Some points in my life, yes, but others, no, because I realized that I was doing it for myself and for my own, sake of happiness and other stuff that I needed to get done and focus on.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah.
He feels you. Yeah, I think he's feeling something else. He keeps scrolling down what we looked up earlier.
I might have to change my mind about the whole Riley Reid answer.
Exactly. We got him on the good side now.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
I don't want to tell you what we're looking at.
No, I think we're done.
All right.
I think we're done.
I think that's it.
Well,
One more, because I just got to send it. What's the last movie you cried in?
oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
I got this.
Oh, my God. I'm going to sound like such a pussy for this. Fucking Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Really?
You cried on
Yeah,
Star
I know,
Wars?
like the fucking...
This is gonna be my
number 3. Like when Anakin turned into
Oh,
Darth
dude.
Vader. I don't know.
Last
It's just
movie. I know one movie that always gets my tears running would be Hachi, which is about a dog.
It's called Hachi?
Hachi.
I remember watching that with you a long time
Yeah.
ago. That was a good movie though.
It was a good movie, but it's
fucking
so
Air
sad.
Bud. Oh.
Airbud. Yes, Airbud.
Air Bud. It's so sad.
Oh, and so that's a good one to end it off with.
Yep.
Is she drinking bleach?
Yeah. No, that's hydrogen peroxide. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Yeah.
This has been a great podcast.
This has been an interesting podcast.
Yeah.
So, thank you for coming
This
on
is,
to.
This is my favorite one.
Oh, you hear that Riley Reid's actually married now?
No fucking way.
Yep. So there goes all my hopes and dreams.
Who's she married to?
She might have a divorce.
Bro, I'm really hoping so. I can't. I'll go to her Instagram page, but I can't remember his name.
Here, little Jamie, you look it up.
Hey, young Jamie, pull up that video. Wait, is it this ass? Is it this guy?
Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah,
quite a
it's
bit.
him. It's him.
Okay.
He looks like he's into some kinky shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, let's
probably why.
find out who this guy is.
Oh no. We're
Final
going off.
tangent.
Hated mod.
Alright, so... Okay. Oh my... This is the worst website ever.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
ads between every... I just want to know the name.
Last year to Florida. Blah blah blah. Yeah, let's find
Who's this
this.
asshole?
Then immediately.
Oh my god.
Click out of here, because this could cause viruses. I can tell. Here, just look up Riley Reid's husband or boyfriend.
What?
GF.
Oh
Oh,
God.
that's
Yeah,
not it.
nope,
That's
nope,
not it. We're
nope.
just gonna go ahead and click that one.
Yeah.
Riley Reid finally finds someone. That's not who it is.
Alright,
Latvian.
I want to be done.
Yeah.
So- I'm going to do my outro.
Oh, hang on. Is it this guy? Pacha Petkins?
Oh, I don't know.
Pacha Petkins, maybe? I don't know. But that'll be episode 3 of How to Catch a Podcast with our
How to Catch a Podcast.
How to Catch a Podcast. How to Catch a Therapist. Thank you for correcting me there, Max.
Alright.
But our special guest was pretty interesting. Little old Joe over here with his cowboy hat.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to say one last thing.
I love y'all. Roll Tide. That's about
Brother.
it.
Brother.
Stay
Alright.
safe out there.
Alright, final spiel. For the half person who watches this, like, sub, whatever the fuck.
Alright, and...
We'll try and be better about getting content out, but it's midterm, so...
Yeah, we're struggling, and
We'll try our best.
And maybe we'll talk about this later, but Max has this little girl thing.
Oh god, I don't even want to. Possible
topic. Okay.
Possible topic.
And with that, see you later.
Gents.